Hi guys, welcome to French Fluent. So I know I told you I won't be teaching until December, until my exams are over, but one of my favorite subscribers, learner, has asked me to teach this since I found a little time in this week because today my exam got over and after this I won't be having exams for 2 weeks and then my boards begin from December 3rd. I thought I'll make one video, and this is a very easy lesson, it's a very small lesson, so I thought I'll just do it for you guys. Okay, so it was because this was highly requested by that subscriber, so I'm doing it. I know it's a little bit late. That person had asked me to upload this last week, but I was not able to, and yesterday there was a big cyclone, so there was a power cut for the entire day. I was myself not able to study the entire day, so I'm so sorry, learner, for if I have delayed in any way. Okay, so today only I'm recording and today only I'm going to upload it, okay, in like 1 hour. Anyways, let's start without wasting time. So here you have Des Nouvelles de Lyon. Okay, so Nouvelles de Lyon. So now you know Lyon is a city, as I told you in the previous video. Lyon is a city, okay, in France. Okay, just if you didn't know it, just know it now. Lyon. Lyon is one of the cities in France, and Des Nouvelles de Lyon means the news. So nouvelle actually means new, okay, but Des Nouvelles means news. Des Nouvelles means news, the news that you have. Okay, so news from from Lyon. Okay, the news from the city Lyon. Okay, this is the heading of the chapter. And now the thing that you see over here, it is actually not a letter. You might think, ma'am, there is a date over here, and this is looks like a letter. It looks like it's in the format of a letter. It is actually not a letter. It is called carte postale. Carte postale means postal card. Okay, carte postale. I'm sorry, carte postale. This is a postal card. A postal card. I'm sorry, postal card, which you will write from a foreign place. So suppose you're going to visit Australia. So from there you will buy their postal cards. Okay, you can find it very easily in any place, and especially if the it is very there for the tourists and all to buy. So mostly these tourists, they buy souvenirs and postal cards, and from there they'll send. Okay, this is not put in any sort of envelope or anything. It is directly just mailed, just like that. The card will have a picture in front, okay, and behind, when you turn, I don't have a postal card, otherwise I would have shown you, but my teacher showed me when she taught me this lesson. So and behind the postal card, you'll behind the first on the card, you'll have one side, you'll have the picture, a very beautiful different kind of picture, and different behind it you will find this kind of a format where you have to just fill the day, no, not the day, you have to just fill the city name and the date. Okay, and then you have to, this is the exact format. You will learn all this format and all in 9th standard. You will have an activity, you have to write a postal card for 5 marks. That is there. Okay, that is there. Even in 10th grade it's there. So no, not in 10th, it's actually in 9th grade. You will learn how to write a postal card. Here you don't have to know much information. Okay, so yeah, Lyon, le 17 Octobre. Okay, 17 is 17. If you didn't know numbers, please learn them. So Lyon. Okay, this is the city's name, and this is like a format. Okay, I'll tell you more about the format in 9th standard. Cher Anish, dear Anish. Okay, if it was Anisha, if it was a girl, you would put Chere. It's a female, you have to write Cher. I hope you guys know that. Cher is, this is for female, and for male you have to write Cher. Okay, just know these things. Nous sommes arrivés à Lyon il y a 3 jours. Nous sommes arrivés means we are arriving at Lyon. Nous sommes arrivés, it is past tense. No, sorry, this is past tense. I'm so sorry guys. We arrived. This entire thing is being taught in past tense, not present tense. So we arrived. I hope you guys have learned passé composé. How did I know this is past tense? You can see sommes arrivés is there. If it was present tense, only arrivé would have been there. But sommes, this is from the verb être. That means this is the auxiliary verb. So auxiliary verb comes where? In past tense. So this is past tense. So we arrived à Lyon, in Lyon, il y a 3 jours. Okay, there were 3 days. Okay, 3 jours. Okay, mon oncle et mes cousins sont venus à la gare. Mon oncle is my uncle. Et mes cousins, my cousins. My uncle and my cousins sont venus à la gare. Arrived or not arrived. They, venue comes from the verb vendre. Not vendre. Venue comes from the past tense. It's the past participle of venir. So it means my uncle and my cousins came. Okay, past tense, and they came à la gare. À la gare means to the station. Gare means station. I told you in the previous chapter. Leur maison est près de la basilique de Fouvrier. Leur maison means leur. Leur means their, and maison means house. So their house is près de la. Près de la means near. Okay, près de la. If you have learned prepositions near, far away, how will you say? If it's something is near you, you will say près de. Okay, so près de la basilique de Fouvrier. What is basilique de Fouvrier? You can see this picture, right? This is basilique de Fouvrier. You have to remember the name. Okay, what is basilique de Fouvrier? So now they're saying their house is near this place. Usually you say a location, no, which is known to everyone. It is like your trademark. It is like a central location from where you will know other places. For example, my house is very close to Taj Mahal. It's like that. Okay, it's like he is giving a trademark location. So what is Basilique de Fouvrier? They have mentioned in the second sentence. C'est une belle église de Notre-Dame. It is a belle église. Belle église. Beautiful église. Église is a church. Église is feminine and it means church. Beautiful église de Notre-Dame. Okay. So it is a beautiful église of Notre-Dame. And lieu de pèlerinage. Pèlerinage means pilgrimage. Okay, pilgrimage is usually a place where people of one religion go and offer their prayers. For example, of course, you guys you guys are aware of Mecca, Medina, and all. Okay, there where the Muslim people, they go and worship there at least once. I don't know much about it, but what I know is that they go at least once in their lifetime. That is like a compulsory thing. So that is something that I know, that is their pilgrimage. For Hindus, there is this. It can be any pilgrim, because Hindus have a lot of places. It can be Shri, it can be any place. Okay, literally. So it is a place where they go and offer their prayers. Okay, and for Christians, it is this church, and in France, this is this church. Okay, so this is a pilgrimage. No, and lieu the pilgrimage means, and lieu means place. So it is a place of pilgrimage. Nous sont déjà allés à l'église 2 fois. Nous sommes déjà. We already have come. Déjà means what? Already. So we had already come. This is past tense. Nous sommes allés. We have already gone. Aller is to go, not to come. Sorry. So we have already gone à l'église 2 fois. We have already gone to the church 2 fois. Fois means times. Okay. So un fois means one time. 2 fois means 2 times. 3 fois means 3 times. It's like that. So how many times have they gone already to this church? 2 times. On a visité le musée des beaux-arts et le théâtre de Guignol. Okay. So one means one. Okay. One, not the number 1. You should not use this for saying I want 1 pen. You should not say, oh, can I use this ON, ma'am? No. For that you have to use UN. Okay. Here you have, this means one, a person, or means a person or one person or oneself. Okay. So oneself. A visité le musée de beaux-arts et le théâtre de Guignol. So there are 2 very important places they're talking about. So one had visited le musée de beaux-arts. Okay, it's a museum. Beaux-arts is the name. Very important. You have to remember these. I can't like explain more about this. Et le théâtre de Guignol. So what are the 2 places that one visits? One, it is the museum of Beaux-Arts. The museum is Beaux-Arts. Okay, don't get confused, for God's sake. Okay, museum. If they ask about a museum, you have to say Beaux-Arts. Le musée de Beaux-Arts. Write the entire thing. I'm writing for like explaining. And one, what else? Theatre. So this theatre is a special theatre, Théâtre de Guignol. Okay. So they're talking about two places over here. These are all site, places for tourists to visit. Okay. C'est un théâtre de marionnette. C'est un théâtre de marionnette. What is the théâtre de marionnette? The théâtre de Guignol, this theatre, right? It is not a theatre where you can watch movies or plays or dramas. No. Here, this theatre is known for, or not known for, it's where the puppet shows happen. Okay. So puppet shows are very famous in France. And marionnette. C'est un théâtre de marionnette. Marionette means puppets, but not just any puppets, not those puppets which can be controlled by the hand. It is those puppets which are controlled by the string. Okay, like you have these strings, and then you have the dolls, one different parts. Like the hand will be connected to one string, the legs will be connected, the head will be connected. Even in India, you would have seen. Now I don't know, because you guys are all Gen Zs, you would have not seen this. It's all getting vanished, sadly. But yeah, you can search up for string puppets. You will definitely find them. Okay. Also, all these are, even in India, you will find very beautiful Rajasthani dolls decorated so beautifully, and they have those beautiful plays, and mostly these will be musical. Like there will be some sort of a song, and through that song they'll be telling a story. It's very, very fun and interesting. And those days there were no TV, and also that time it used to be very famous. Now nobody's caring, obviously, because we have Netflix and stuff. So it's very bad. We have to see these things also, guys. We have to maintain these beautiful things, because tourists, when they come to our country, they will look at this and they'll just wonder so much. They'll just be amazed by how beautiful it is. But we Indians, we ourselves are not seeing and encouraging such things. So we have to do it. Okay. So you're all like the younger generation, and you have to know this. Including me, I am also a 2K kid. Okay, I'm also like you guys only, just 3 years difference or 4 years difference between you and me. So we all have to change and go back to olden culture, olden traditions. Not just culture and traditions, all those kind of art crafts and handicrafts that were followed back then. Okay, so on trouve ici toute sorte d'animation musicale et visuelle. On trouve, one finds, ici means here. Okay, write down. Ici means here. I'm telling you guys, I'm not going to write down every time on the board because it's very difficult for me. You have to write down. So underline, ici means here. Okay, so on trouve means one finds. Trouve comes from the verb trouver, which means to find. So one finds ici means here. One finds here toute sorte d'animation musicale et visuelle. Toute sorte, toute means all sorts of, you can already make out, sort means sorts, all sorts of d'animation musicale et visuelle. Visual animations and musical animations. Animations means not that you do on the computer, no, that is also animations, but here the doll play, the doll house kind of, that kind of play is called animation in French. Okay, so those kind of plays you will find. Okay, usually if they just say play, it is done by people. The people are the actors, human beings are there, those people will be acting in it. But here nobody is acting, there is just one person controlling a doll. The doll is acting, okay, by by someone who's moving it, and the person is not performing directly, showing his face on stage. It is through a puppet. So this is not considered as a proper play. It is a animation. It is an animation. Okay, it is a puppet play, you can call it. So there is a small difference. Okay, I don't get confused. There's nothing very important in this. So you will have many musical animations and visual animations. Obviously you're seeing, and that I told you, right, there'll be music behind the action, and also it's very fun to watch. Lyon est une belle ville célèbre. Lyon est une belle ville célèbre pour l'industrie de soie et la gastronomie. Lyon is une belle ville, is a beautiful city. Célèbre, célèbre means famous. Okay, célèbre means famous. Underline and write. I'm not going to write it for you. Célèbre means famous. You can pause and write, guys. This is a video. You can obviously do all those kind of things. Pour l'industrie de soie et la gastronomie, okay. Pour l'industrie de soie, pour means what, for. L'industrie de soie means soie, soie, very important, write it down, I am also writing it. Soie means silk, okay. So it is, Lyon is famous for two things, its silk industry and its gastronomy, gastronomy. Why am I saying it wrong again and again? Okay, it's gastronomy, okay. You know it, even in English they say gastronomy. That means it is the study of food, not like scientific study. It is, you know, all these master chef and all you see, right, how different kinds of foods they make. You would have never seen them in not just India but anywhere. Like you, they you know, go through a course and do those kind of very professional cooking and different kind of foods, okay. So that kind of study, people actually do a course to, you know, cook very well. So that is called gastronomy. So it is famous for in the silk industry and the gastronomy, okay. Hier means yesterday, nous sommes allés dans un restaurant et nous avons mangé de bons plats lyonnais. Yesterday we go, right, aller means to go, so we went dans un restaurant, into a restaurant, et nous avons mangé de bons plats lyonnais. Nous avons mangé means we ate, past tense. Avons mangé, learn past tense. De bons plats lyonnais, de bons plats. Bon plat means good. Bon means what, good, right? BONS means good. Good plat, PLATS. Plat means not plates, it doesn't mean plates, okay, of course you know that. Plat lyonnais, plat means dish, okay. Okay, plat means dish. Plat, PLAT, if you put an S it means dishes. So plat lyonnais means the Lyonese, the dishes in Lyon, okay. The India, so if it was Indian, if it was India, it would be plat indien. So Indian dishes like that. So here they are having, of course, if you go to Lyon, you will have Lyonese. I don't know how to pronounce the Lyonese. I don't know. Okay, so it's like Lyonese food they're having. Okay, the food that is famous in, I don't even know the spelling. Lyonnais. I'm sorry, guys. So yeah, Lyonnais food they're having. Okay, here j'ai aussi visité le musée et je achète des cartes postales et des souvenirs. Here, yesterday, j'ai aussi visité, I also, aussi means I also visited, this is past tense, okay. You can see the auxiliary verb here and the past participle here of visiter, visiter. So I also visited, aussi if you put in the middle it will become also, OC, okay. So I also visited the museum et j'achète des cartes postales et des souvenirs, okay, and bought, past tense, des cartes postales et des souvenirs. What did he buy? Carte postale, postal cards, you will find them in very many shops like this, and souvenirs. What are souvenirs? If you go to one place, suppose if you are going to France, I am sure anybody who went to France would have got this small keychain of Eiffel Tower, or small, at least one small figurine of Eiffel Tower, and they'll keep it proudly in their showcase. Okay, so that is like a memory. So after some time when you are sitting at home and you look at that piece, you will see, yeah, yes, we visited this place, and all those memories associated with that travel will come to you. So basically this is the concept. If you go to a new country for a vacation or for a visit, you buy something from there. For example, I also have something from Australia, it's right there. I have a clock, and I've also visited some places, so I have those souvenirs. I thought I'll bring it to you. Wait, this is one I got from Canada. So yeah, this is one. Okay, I just got this, and I've not gone to many places also. I'm not showing off at this moment. Okay, I'm just trying to explain what a souvenir is. So you just buy anything, any showpiece, or even chocolate. Some people buy chocolates. For example, in Dubai there was this golden chocolate. It was a coin chocolate, and it was not like those chocolates that we get in India. It's made of caramel in India, but that was like made of chocolate, like literally chocolate. It was like the dirham. It had the dirham sign in it, and dirham is basically Dubai currency. So it tasted very yummy. We used to buy boxes of it. So that is also considered as a souvenir, but souvenirs are basic, mostly not food. They are mostly concerned with the objects, okay, like these tiny keychains or fridge magnets. They are very important souvenirs. Ma sœur n'est pas venue au musée. Elle est restée chez mon oncle avec ma petit cousin. So this guy, first of all, he bought Manuel is talking, right? So Manuel has bought postal cards and souvenirs. Then my sister, his sister, n'est pas venue au musée. She didn't go to the museum. Elle est restée. Elle est restée means she rested, or no, rester doesn't means to rest. It means to stay. Okay, so she stayed. Don't get confused, guys. Rester doesn't mean to rest. It means to stay at. Okay, so elle est restée. She stayed. Chez mon oncle, at the place of. Chez, how many times I have told you what is the meaning of chez? It means at the place of. Mon oncle avec ma petit cousin. She stayed at, I am like that person. I never go outside, even if it's like a very big country. I don't want to go. I am like that lazy person who will always sit at home. So this kid is also like that. This guy's sister didn't go to the museum. She stayed with her uncle and her cousin. Okay, petit cousin means like a younger cousin. Okay, on rentre la semaine prochaine. Okay, on rentre means we returned la semaine prochaine. Okay, so on, actually you guys might be confused. There is many meanings, guys. So just think it, on can be oneself, and sometimes they use it as we also. Okay, so here it means we only, so don't get confused. Here it means we. So we returned la semaine prochaine. Now don't ask, ma'am, they could have used nous also. Nous also means we only. Sometimes you can use both. Okay, so we returned la semaine prochaine. Okay, the next week. No. So we return, this is not past tense. Remember, this is written in present tense only. So we return the next week. So they are going to return the next week. Okay. Then je t'embrasse. Okay, this is like a ending note. Je t'embrasse, Manuel. So now let's do the exercise. Okay. Ils sont arrivés à Lyon. Choisissez la bonne réponse. Choose the correct option. Okay. Ils sont arrivés à Lyon. Okay. They arrived at Lyon when? 14th October. 14 means 14. 3 October, 3rd October, or 17th October. 17th October, right? Check the page behind. I'm not going to flip it. I'm sure it's 17th October. So this is the right answer. La Basilique de Fouvrier est un musée, and lieu de pèlerinage and palais. Is it a museum? Is it a place of pilgrimage? Or is it a palace? I told you Basilique de Fouvrier is a beautiful church, and church is where they do the prayers, they do the pilgrimage. So it is un lieu de pèlerinage. Okay. Then au Théâtre de Guignol on joue. Okay, in the theater of Guignol, on joue means joue means what? To play, right? So one plays des pièces, des animations musicales, or des films. Okay, des pièces. Pièce has 3 meanings. Please write it down now itself, because you will get confused in 10th and 9th. Pièce means coin. PS means play, and PS means room. It has 3 different meanings. Look at this beautiful noun. How naughty it is. It is having 3 different meanings. So in this place, it can't be in coin or room. It means play over here. It is understood. Common sense use karo. So it means they PS. PS means what? Play. Okay, in this place. So here one plays the play, or there is animation musical, musical animations, or they film. I told you there is a difference between play and animations. So play is where the actors are acting in this. This is a play by dolls or by puppets, by marionettes. So here you can't use des pièces. It is des animation musical. Okay, so this is the right answer. Okay. Au musée manuel à Hachette. Here my book has some mistake in printing. It's not Akbet, it is Hachette. I've written it here. So au musée manuel à Hachette. What did he buy? Des bonbons. Des bonbons means sweets. Des cartes postales. Carte postale means postal cards. And des lettres. Okay, he bought postal cards. I told you, right, what exactly are postal cards. Postal cards will be like this, and they will have, suppose you are in France and you're buying a postal card, you will maybe most likely have a picture of Eiffel Tower or a very famous place in France, or it can be anything else also, but mostly it will be something printed which is famous in that country. And then if you flip behind, you will have a format, you will have lines like this. Okay, so here you have to write the city's name and the date, then you have to write the body, and here you have to write conclusion, okay, to whom this has been addressed to. And this is posted just as it is, no other thing. And maybe a stamp is attached, I don't remember. Yeah, there is a stamp attached. This is not put in an envelope, so be careful what you write in this, because anybody can see it directly. Okay, it is not being put in an envelope. That is the postal, that is the difference between postal card and a letter. Okay, so yeah, this is done. So what does he buy? He buys sweets, postal cards, or letters. He buys postal cards, we know that. Flip it, it's written postal cards and souvenirs. Two things he bought from that museum. So next, mes cousins sont allés, sont venus, sont venus. This you have to choose from the text. So yeah, let's see. Hier soir. Hier means what? Yesterday. So this is past tense. Yesterday evening, my cousin. So yesterday means what? This is all past tense only. So we can choose sont allés. It sounds more, but even these sound, but I think sont venus is not there in the thing. Only sont allés is there. Sont venus is not there in the text. See guys, you can use both, okay, but here they have clearly mentioned from the text. So sont allés, if you just check properly in the book, you will not find sont venue and all. You will find venue but not sont venue, not in past tense, but sont allés is there. See here. So I think you can write this sont allés, okay, in the place, even though it is not SOMMES, it is just conjugated according to this. So past tense of allés is there in the thing. Don't worry, they won't ask such confusing questions in your exam, but for according to me, this is the answer. Sont allés, okay. La France est dash pour le fromage et les vins. Fameux et célèbre. So fameux also means famous, célèbre also means famous, but again it's from the text. So célèbre is the one that is given in the text. So write célèbre over here, okay. Dash de Louvre se trouve à Paris. Is it le Palais de Louvre or le Musée de Louvre? This is not given in the thing, but le Musée is the, Louvre is a museum. If you guys don't know, you have learnt it from 5th grade. Louvre is a museum. It is not a palace. It is that triangular prism. If you guys don't remember, forgot, it is a museum, okay, if you guys don't know. It's a glass, it looks like a glass prism, and that is the entrance, and through that you will go to the museums and all, okay. So Le Louvre is a museum, so Le Musée is the answer. Elle va visiter Paris l'année dernière, l'année prochaine, or prochaine. Here you can see the two prochaines. This is E ending in an E, and this is not ending in an E. So elle va visiter. Va visiter is future tense. That means it is future. It is what is this? Future proche. This you will learn in 10th, in 9th standard. This is aller plus the infinitive. Future proche. This is a kind of future tense. So they are talking about the future. Elle va visiter. They will visit Paris. They are going to visit Paris. L'année. They are going to, right? So it should be the next. It should be future. Dernier means last. Last year they visited means what? It will become past tense. So it should be future. So I would go with l'année prochaine. And l'année is feminine. If you guys know, if you didn't know, l'année is feminine. So for feminine, you have to use this, the one that ends with an E, not this one. Okay. So you have to write this. This is the correct answer. So next, trouver le contraire du texte. Loin de opposite. Loin de means far away. It's very important, guys. Learn this. You will have your prepositions understood. Luandar means far away. Preda is near. So I'm going to write Preda. Akoteda means next, at the side of, beside. Akoteda means beside. So it is not the opposite of far away. Far away's opposite should be nearby. So this is Preda's answer. Pas encore. Pas encore means not yet, and Deja means already. So already it should be the answer. They have again written encore. It doesn't make sense. So Deja is the answer. Là-bas means right there. Okay. Voila means here. Ici means here, right? So voila means there are. Okay. Ici means here. So this means there, and ici means here. So there ka opposite is here. So ici is the right answer. Voila doesn't mean here. It means there are. It doesn't make any sense. So that's why. Demain means tomorrow. So tomorrow's opposite should be yesterday, right? So yesterday, hier. Hier is the answer. Prochain means next. Okay, that doesn't make sense. So here is the answer. Sans. Sans means without. Sans. Okay. S A N S. Oh my god, my marker's gone. SANS. It means without. So without ka opposite should be with. So with means avec. Avec means with, right? Sur means on. On is not the opposite of without. With is the opposite of without. So this is the answer. Avec is the answer. So I hope you have enjoyed this video. I'm so sorry for the delay. So I'm going to upload it straight up. Yeah, thank you so much, and next video will be after December, after my exams get over. Okay, so thank you so much. Until then, if you have any doubts, I'm so sorry I won't be able to resolve them. I'm really sorry, but if you can leave in the comment section, I will definitely answer them. Okay, take care, bye.